Ed's now ex, Liz, exposed him, and she even called him a narcissist. Guys, Ed and Liz from 90 Day Fiance, they are done. They broke up, and at first it sounded like it was just a kind of a mutual breakup. It didn't sound very dramatic, but oh my god, no. Liz has gone crazy on social media, completely exposing Ed, which we are going to talk about in a couple seconds, and later on too, you won't guess who actually clapped back, and that would be Liz's ex. You won't believe what is going on, guys. Unbelievable drama. Let's get into this one. Yeah, first what happened was Liz posted this a few days ago. It makes no sense because on 90 Day Fiance Single Life, Ed and Liz, they got into a fight in Vegas, then they got back to wherever, San Diego, and it looked like they were going to get back together. However, Liz did post this in present day a few days ago right there. It just says our paths have gone separate ways, nothing too special there, and no one really thought anything of it. She made it sound very mutual, you know, that they're still on good terms, none of that kind of stuff. It didn't sound bad by any means. However, a couple people asked Liz, what is the deal? Why do you guys still not follow each other? Why don't you follow each other anymore, I guess I should say. And she responded with this long post right there saying this: I am going to be completely honest. We used to follow each other for a short amount of time, and then I stopped because his page is a bit much. Haha. I don't think many people would disagree with that. And yes, Liz, I agree. His page is ridiculous. It's overposted and would blow up my newsfeed. I had the dude. I didn't need to see him on my phone every second. I opened my social media app, especially when we were pretty much next to each other all the time. Oh, also, clearly we broke up, and that's all out in the air. So of course we don't follow each other. While we are on a partial topic, my heart was very much involved. I work 60 plus hours a week, so I'm extremely tired having 4 cameras in my face on me in my only free time, which consists of hours of filming. It's a full work day I'm doing on my only spare time. This makes no sense. Okay, she ends up saying, on another partial topic, I broke silence because Ed has no problem posting pictures of other young girls, and then he's looking for his next woman, already spilling the beans. I should have to be respectful back and keep my silence, constantly covering the scene and being tagged in his outings. It's not my business anymore. I'm allowed to live my life publicly or in private without living in someone else's shadow and hiding or secretively. I don't mean any of this to come off rude. I just wanted to touch base and currently wrote this super fast on my 10-minute break at work. Okay, so yes, someone asked Liz, why don't you and Ed follow each other? That was her reasoning why. He posts way too much. And if you don't already know, Ed was on a trip in Mexico with his daughter and a couple other people. And then on that trip, there was this very good-looking woman who was with Ed, and she was posting a story to her followers saying, hey, here's my friend Big Ed. He is looking for a woman. And Ed was saying, I want someone that does yoga and all this stupid stuff. And then that is when Liz saw that, and she was like, well, if he's going to come out and say that he's looking for a new woman, I'm going to come out and say that we are not still together. And that is that. And I agree with Liz. So that happened, and then, oh my god, all you know what broke loose. Because then Liz posted this on social media saying, at the beginning of the relationship, the narcissist will get to know you very well. He will want to know everything about you, your likes, your dreams, your hopes, but more importantly, your fears, your hurts, your embarrassing secrets, and the things you would give your life to protect. He is so easy to talk to. In fact, you've never met anyone like him in your life. You truly open up to him and share everything, but then when the mask slips, you realize that he uses those things against you. Okay, so obviously, she's implying that Ed is a narcissist. Do I believe Ed is a narcissist? I'm gonna be honest to you guys. Yes, I have said this for honestly, I've been saying it for a year now. Ed has been on TV for about a year now, and yes, I've thought he's a narcissist from start to finish. I always thought he was. I still think he is. I'm not shocked. I just don't understand how Liz didn't realize that when she was technically dating him. It's like, what were you thinking was going on, Liz? Because he is so freaking cocky. So she posted that. That wasn't really too bad. Then she posted this right here, and oh my god, it's unreal. She posted this saying, let's talk about Vegas. Let's talk about sticking up for ourselves. She said, I left Ed's you-know-what in Vegas because Tiffany, Ed's daughter's friend, was so rude making the comments, and Tiffany prided into it. I didn't want it to affect Ed's night because he was oblivious to it, and I kept quiet for him. I tried to be the bigger person. Ed tried to pick a fight in Old Town Las Vegas in front of a crowd asking me what was, maybe crowd, I don't know what crowd it means, but anyway, asking me what was wrong, and I didn't want people recording us, so definitely a crowd. I kept my mouth shut, begging him to talk about it in private. He kept pushing for it. We got back to our hotel, and Ed was so upset. I didn't want to discuss something so personal in public. He called the airline in front of my face at 3 a.m. to book a ticket home, trying to leave me in Vegas. He left the room to finish the call, and I didn't know he didn't go through with it. Me thinking he went through with it, I went online and booked the ticket myself. $400 later, and me being a mom on a budget, I left. I am not sorry for it. Okay, so that pretty much just exposes everything that Ed has ever said, because on 90 Fiance Single Life, if you don't know, Ed claims they were in Vegas, they had the fight because of Tiffany and her friend. That was all true, but what Ed sneakily did not, mention was he never mentioned that he was gonna go buy himself a flight to leave Vegas. He never said that. All he said was they were hanging out, Tiffany and her friend were making fun of Liz, which... it's not cool, but I get it. I understand why Tiffany's uncomfortable, so I understand that. But he never mentioned that, actually. He was also looking for a flight himself to leave Tiffany, or leave her, and then go home and just leave Liz in Las Vegas. He said that he got back to the hotel, and just like what happened with Rose, he went back in there, and she was gone. Liz was nowhere to be found. He had no idea where she was, and he was absolutely devastated. But the truth is, it sounds like they went back to the hotel together. They were both upset, and Ed was trying to leave just as much as she was trying to leave too, so it makes absolutely no sense. So that makes me believe that, Liz is telling the truth. But the interesting thing everyone's been saying is, why would she ever be with him from the start? Let's be honest. He is a narcissist. He's annoying. He's full of himself. He's not the best looking guy. So why would she want to be with him? And here's the interesting thing. If you don't already know, Liz has been married 2 previous times, and this man surfaced from social media claiming to be one of Liz's exes, and he completely went off on her. He said a couple things. Number one right there is saying the truth about Elizabeth. I'm her second husband. She lied and cheated on Ed multiple times with me. She left Vegas because she wanted to have you-know-what with her best friend's cousin, where I have text messages proving this. Lies and betrays guys and expects them to sit there and take it. She's only using this for the fame. She's not real and has possibly the worst heart I've ever seen. Will lie. She goes out to say she spent $400 on a ticket from Vegas, San Diego. I have never seen one at that price. And then the same ex-husband went on to say, once again, really, because what happened was a follower reached out to Liz saying, you deserve so much better. And this same man reached out and said, really, because she had it with me. She cheated on me with a guy twice her age. Well, I took care of the house and her daughter while we were living in Denver. She used the 500, whatever that means, and pretended to get pregnant by him so he would give her money for something that I'm not going to say. She only is trying to use people. She's a liar. She found the perfect match with Ed. The only thing is that she cheated on him from the start. Oh. So yes, now Liz's second husband, who she is now divorced with, clearly they don't like each other, he came out and said that Liz cheated on Ed this entire freaking time. So there's so much stuff going on. Basically what happened was, where do we even begin? Yes, Ed lied. Ed, we can pretty much confirm, shocker, he's a narcissist. Big shocker. Liz, there is a chance that she cheated on Ed. I'm not saying it's true or false. I'm just saying that is what her ex-husband, said was the case. Now, obviously, we have to take where the message is coming from because, listen, it's her ex-husband. He could be lying for all we know, but it sounds like there's a possibility that Liz was using Ed for fame and she was cheating on him this whole entire time. And I don't want to say that's true, but I will say it wouldn't shock me because it just, he's just such a not attractive, you see, that's the thing with me, it's like, what did she like about Ed? And that's why I would not be shocked if she was cheating on him and if she was just using him for fame, because I don't see what she was really into him for. So, wow, a lot of drama, a lot of good old drama. I don't even know what to think. I don't know what to say. But honestly, I would not be shocked if all of it is true. I'm going to reach back out to Liz, and y'all better believe I'm going to be reaching out to Liz's, second ex-husband, because I want to hear his side of the story too. What is going on? What is true? What is not? I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to think. But honestly, like I just said, I wouldn't be shocked if it is all freaking true. I am curious to see what's going to happen with Ed, though, if he's going to gonna find another woman, if he's gonna just be single. You know, I think he will probably be around 90 Day Fiancé for quite some time. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, 90 Day Fiancé absolutely just loves the guy. So likely he'll be on the show for quite a freaking while, which kind of to me honestly sucks. I'm not a fan of Big Ed. I feel like Big Ed, he's rude, he's not nice, and I was actually, I don't know why, but I was rewatching one of my videos of Ed from like almost like a year ago. And I don't know if you guys remember or not, but Ed actually made social media accounts, and he was like being really rude, bad-mouthing Rose, and he was saying that her breath stinks, and all this just really rude stuff that you would never want to say to someone. And so he was acting like he was someone else on Instagram, but everyone found out that it was Ed. Ed admitted it, that it was actually him on the Instagram account. So it's like, he's just kind of just a low-life kind of a guy. And I'm not trying to defend Liz or Ed or Liz's ex. I'm not trying to defend anyone. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of Ed, and I really think Ed is just kind of a low-life. But for Liz already came on the channel. I thought she was pretty freaking nice, but I didn't talk to her more. I could not read her. I don't know anything about her. I thought it was odd that she's already had 2 divorces at 28, 29 years old. I thought that was odd, and I thought it was really odd that she was ever even giving Ed the time of day, because to me, that was weird. So I thought that was really bizarre. Didn't make any sense, and I don't know, but the part of me too is like, maybe she looks at relationships like she looks at their personality. She doesn't look at looks, because we all know Ed's looks, there's not much there. But then when we look at his personality, it's like, geez, there's really not much there either. So guys, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think, but Ed, Liz, and this new man, whew, a lot of drama. Well, all right, y'all, and in the words of my sign right there, if you can read it, maybe I'll try to zoom in right there. Y'all, amazing freaking things are happening. This is an amazing time to be alive. Amazing world we live in, even though it might not always seem like it, but I'm telling you guys, amazing things are happening. And this world we're living in, life and everything, I'm telling you, doesn't matter where you are, everything's on the up and up. I don't know why I'm getting all motivational now, but I'm telling you guys, I freaking love that. So amazing things are happening. Something amazing, I guarantee y'all, is about to happen. And well, thank you all so much for watching this channel. Thank you for watching my videos. I love you guys all dearly, and y'all better please stay tuned for so many more videos.